This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So Oklahoma's offense will get the first swing today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much.
It is intercepted. Tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
The Sooners will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is incomplete. Drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Eludes a tackle. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the Sooners will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's got room to run. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's Russell. Past the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's TCU with the lead so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's an RBO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Bringing pressure. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Hands off to the left. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Great move in the open field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, you could see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Okay, set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Snags the quick throw. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's in the clear.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return begins inside the 10. Man, not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. TCU offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Frogs will line up to punt it away. Going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's James. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Screen to the wide receiver. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The Horned Frogs churn out another first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, TCU.
That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Bailey. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And they get the second half started with a running play. First out and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. If they get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's James. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Past the 40. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Payne. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And they hand it off to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, TCU. And they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tried the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll give it to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Fielded at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Illegal block. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback dropping back. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Movement here from the tight end. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up. They get him down, but play. Throwing a huge play to set up the offense here. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Oh, man, Chris. You just know this offense is going to be working on the scramble drills all week after this one. Third and goal, someone has to break open or make a block for the quarterback if he decides to take it in himself. Instead, we've got a fourth down and goal decision to be made here by the coach. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Payne. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break to dip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Payne. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And the Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive rolling. The back's got it.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Wants to throw it. And he'll run it into the end zone. The two-point try makes it a 9-point game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Ball handed to the running back. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. Defense all over him again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Here's the second down play.
Second down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. This time the pass interference call goes against the offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Sooners have first and 10 here. Press coverage now from these DBs. First down, looking to throw the ball. There's a quick screen to the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. Leaning on the run game here late. Gets past the 35. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense is still clicking.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick throw over the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
He's running out of time here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the two-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
Tight end makes the grab. He'll get into the end zone. The two-point try draws them within 8 points, a one-score game. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the TCU offense takes the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Gonna run it. It's Payne. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games.